example 3 from section 9.4 says use a special right triangle to find the tangent of a 30-degree angle. Okay, we are using those special right triangles that we learned in 9.2. And if you don't have them memorized, this is where it's good to use your notes. And be familiar with these ones. So first, let's draw a triangle. We know it's a right triangle. And there's the right angle. And then it says use the 30-degree angle. So we got 30 degrees and 90, 30. That's 120. And all three angles equal to 180. So it's a 30, 60, 90. So we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So there's the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem on page 473 of the book, theorem 9.5. And that was saying that the short leg is going to be x. The long leg is the short leg times the square root of 3, I believe. Let me double check. Yep. And the hypotenuse is twice the length of the short leg. I'm going to have all this memorized. Keep repeating all of this. Okay, so this is the theorem. That's not too bad now. So let's use that theorem and let's do tangent of a 30-degree angle. So we have tangent. So what do we need to solve here? Yeah, okay, so we're going from this angle here. So we're going tangent, which is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over adjacent. TOA. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. Okay. So this would leave me with 1 over square root of 3. That's if it's x. I mean, this is the theorem. And I believe they didn't give us lengths of any sides. So 1 over square root of 3. We're good here. But we cannot have a square root in the denominator. That's just math. So in order to get the square root from out of the denominator, we have to multiply by the square root of 3, because the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is 3. But why did I have to do it square root of 3 over square root of 3? In algebra, you can't just multiply anything by a random number. I can't just multiply this by a square root of 3 and be like, aha, I got 3 in the denominator, got rid of the square root of 3. That's not algebra. But in algebra, you can multiply anything by 1. Square root of 3 over square root of 3 is 1. Anything over itself is 1. So 1 times square root of 3 is the square root of 3. And we can plug that into the calculator. Square root of 3 divided by 3 is going to be approximately 0.5773. That's what I got. Is that what the book? That's what the book got. 0.5773. I go 4 digits past the decimal because they didn't tell me to do it any other way. Okay, so that's how we find tangents of certain angles.